5 months. 5 months since we packed up our life in England and moved to Australia. And honestly, feels like we've lived about 5 years in that time. So much has changed. In all the obvious ways: new country, new house, new routines, but also in quieter ways too. Life looks a little different than it did when we boarded that plane. We've had to adjust, find a new rhythm as a family, and work out what this chapter looks at. But we're doing it, and we're doing it well, and that's something I'm really proud of. We've actually moved house again, but in the best way. We're now in a nicer place on a quieter road, and somehow it's cheaper, which still feels like a win. We're really close to the beach, and we've started to discover our spots, the ones we keep coming back to, the ones that already hold memories. And Australia doesn't feel unfamiliar anymore. It just feels like we live here. We know the roads, we know where to park, we've got favourite coffee spots. Sometimes people can't understand our accent, but that's okay, it's funny, and we're getting there. And something's really clicked for me lately: surfing. I don't know exactly when it happened, but it stopped feeling like survival and started feeling like flow. I'm not suddenly a pro or anything, but I feel calmer out there, present, focused. It's become more than just learning a new skill or hobby. It's almost like therapy. The salt water resets you at the start or the end of a day. And that's been a big part of these 5 months actually. Working on myself, physically, mentally, and just trying to grow into this new version of life rather than resist it. The 6 a.m. run club has been unreal. There's something about starting the day watching the sun come up over the water before work that just changes your mindset. It's such a good group of people too. And that's been one of the biggest surprises here, the friendship. My circle just keeps expanding. I'm meeting new people constantly, and some of them are becoming really solid mates. The kind you'll look back on this chapter and think, yeah, that's when I met you. That sense of community has been massive for us. A colleague helping with school pickups, friends stepping in without hesitation. It makes a huge difference when you're building life from scratch somewhere new. Oliver started school, which feels mad to say out loud, and he's absolutely smashing it. We've already had really positive feedback from his teacher, and he's just taking it all in his stride. New country, new school, new friends, and he's thriving. I had the whole school holiday off with him as well, which was just the best. Proper core memory time. Beach days, learning to swim, riding our bikes, just hanging out. Those moments make everything feel worth it. And he's made some great friends too, so has Ellie. Kids he's constantly asking to see, that's when you know they've settled. Ellie is fully in her unicorn princess horse era, deep in it. And currently every female artist on the radio is Elsa from Frozen. Taylor Swift? No, also Elsa. Obviously, I'm not correcting her. She's happy, she's confident, she's full of personality. Sarah's doing amazingly well. She's fully stepped into her role as room leader and is smashing it. And you can see how settled she feels in work, and that's huge. When I see her thriving professionally in a new country, it does lift everything. And we're all adapting in our own ways. My parents have been here for most of this time as well, which has meant more than I can say. Having them around where we found our feet has been massive. They've been with us, but also off exploring Australia and even New Zealand, properly embracing it. They head back in a couple of weeks, which is going to be really hard. It's been special having that overlap between our old world and our new one. But that's the thing about the move. It's not just an adventure anymore. It's home. 5 months in, I can genuinely say I see a future here, despite the shifts, despite the adjustments, maybe even because of them. We're building new routines, new friendships, and new versions of ourselves. It hasn't been straightforward. Big life changes never are. But there's something really grounding knowing that you can handle more than you thought you could. 5 months down, and for the first time, this doesn't feel temporary. It feels like the start of something new. Something exciting, something fresh, something fun.